Welcome to Middle Tn Hikes, and today we're in Fairview, Tennessee at Bowie Park, which is a city-run park. And wow, what a lot of trails they pack into this little place. It's like 700 acres. There's a ton of trails, a ton of loops. They're all over the place. They do allow horseback and bike riding on some of the trails, and they kind of rotate that so they don't just eat up a trail. And there's a $2 fee for those guys, but those of us on foot, we're free. Anyway, today we're gonna do the Loblolly loop. I'm not positive. I think that's a type of tree. The Loblolly Loop Trail is 1.6 miles. And I just got done walking it with a friend of mine, practicing my photography. And it's a nice little trail. It's wide. This could easily be a road. So I just Googled it on my phone, and the Loblolly is a tree. It's in the yellow pine category. But anyway, it's gorgeous in here. These things are tall. It's very uncharacteristic of this area. This is not a very isolated trail. It's actually a very busy one. In fact, the helpful staff at the park office said that this is probably one of the more used trails in the park. And this park does have a variety of trails and several little lakes and maybe ponds, whatever you want to call them. And they even have a trail that's almost 5 miles. So we'll get around to them. They do have some of these exercise stations on this trail, if you're into that. There's a few benches on this trail too. Lately I've encountered a situation where people that used to hike are now going through like knee surgery and things like that, and they're supposed to walk a little bit each day. So I'm trying to pay attention to 1 and 2 mile trails that have a lot of benches and seats. And I don't know that this has enough seats. I'm gonna count. That's 1. There's 1 by the entrance, so I guess that's 2. But I'm gonna try and pay attention to that. Evidently it's a need around here, and we'll try and fulfill it. There's a lake right there. But there's no trail going to the lake. And there's a table and some benches down there by the lake with no trail going to it. So I guess you're just supposed to wander through the woods. I don't know. Maybe the trail's covered up by leaves. That is possible this time of year. I bet that's what it is. So I'll come back in the spring and find that little trail. Anyway, it's got a there's a little table right there. It's got some little benches, almost like a classroom type setup. This trail is actually pretty remarkable. I mean, it's smooth as can be. It's got a nice layer of pine needles on it. It's big. There's parts of this you can walk 4 and 5 people wide. Looks great. This park really does a great job of maintaining trails. I mean, there's not a bump at all through that section. I was talking with the park staff in the nature center, and the trails are so good and so well marked with signs, they actually decided against using blaze markers. And they're not wrong. These trails are nice, and these signs are spot on. Every intersection has a sign with an arrow that's color coded with a mileage and a name. It's just, there it is. There's trash cans on the trail. Oh, bench number 3. But it's a good thing because this park, I could easily see getting lost in this park if it didn't have good signs. Definitely make sure you get a map. They're working on getting a better map. Right now they have a temporary map. It works, it's just small. But you can get those at the Nature Center, and you can also get those at various kiosks throughout the park. I think that's what they call them. It's basically just a little map station. Did I count bench number 4? There was a 4th bench. And this was an awesome shot through the other side of my phone. But this side, not so much. Anyway. Guys, I'm going to rate this trail for just about anybody. There's a slight grade to it, but just start at the other trailhead, and then you're slightly going downhill the whole way. I mean, the trail is good as good gets, and the trees are tall, and I mean, this really looks like the wrong environment for this area. The former landowner that owned this before it was a park planted all these trees here. This was going to be her product, but they're still here. I'm almost done with the trail, and I found a route. It's the first route I've seen on the trail since I started this. So this trail is so smooth and so wide that it's almost difficult for me to make a video about it, because once you've seen it, you've seen it. So there are starting to be a few routes, but you got 8 feet of trail to go around it. So I don't even think it's anything to worry about. But I guess where it could go wrong is the trees are so tall and the trail is so nice, you might not even be looking for it. I might hook your toe. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to make a video out of this. What are we on? 4 benches so far? Does that count? I know it's not a bench, but if you could sit on it, that one's a little high. That would be an extra one. I think it's a push-up bar or something. Horse poop is a hazard on this trail. I guess just while it's in rotation. Like I said earlier, in case that clip got cut, they do allow horseback riding and mountain bike riding on these trails, but they rotate them out as to not tear up the trails, because as you can tell, they take good care of their trails. This has been Middle Tn Hikes. I'm done with this one. It's short but sweet. It's a lot to see. It's pretty. Nothing spectacular. It's just pretty in general. Nice trail, well kept. And right here is the bench total.